What's good, man? You know, about to start this little blog of mine about basically hip hop music. I'm a hip hop head. I'm a music fan. I've been doing and listening to music since I was younger. I'm an '80s baby. You feel me? Grew up in the '90s, so I was around with Jay, Nas, Dipset, Hot Boys, Wayne, just T.I. back on I'm Serious, all that, man. So like I grew up on real lyricism, and like not saying that my opinion matters. Everybody got opinions, like everybody got assholes. So, you know, I'm just voicing mine. I'm just taking time out of my day to voice my opinion on what's going on in the current world of hip hop and how I feel about certain situations. I sit and watch blogs all day. You feel me? I mean, I watch it for entertainment reasons. I don't let it, influence my decision. Like I said, everybody got opinions, so it is what it is. But me, I want to go ahead and voice my opinion on things. First, the hottest thing in hip hop right now is this Kendrick and Drake, as you want to call it, beef or whatever. You know, I don't see it as beef. I see it as competition because I don't think now one of them will take it to that beef level. When we say beef, is if I see you, you know what it is type shit. So I ain't gonna say that, but to me personally, I just, Drake is a great artist. He a great artist. Don't get me wrong. He makes some quality music. It's just his personality. I just can't. It's just too sensitive for me. Like he say, he don't like people calling him sensitive and loyal. Well, nigga, that's what you is. I'm sorry. That's what you come off as. I'm not the only one saying this, man. Check Twitter. You feel me? Check Twitter. Twitter tell you what it is. That's the voice of your fan base. They know that it ain't nothing wrong being sensitive. You not a street nigga. And I ain't saying I'm a street nigga either. I mean, I am, but I'm not. You feel me? I'm from the hood. I'm from the east side of Detroit or whatever. But I mean, that don't define who I am. So let's just leave that where that's at. But like, you can just listen to your music, bro. Like, we ain't just telling you this or just saying this to try to offend you in no way, form, or fashion. It's just a matter of that's what we hear when we hear your music, and you say your music reflect you. So if you always talking about sensitive shit, I mean, 2 plus 2 is 4 in any language, my nigga. So I'm just saying, like, that's what it is. Don't get mad. You don't want to make the music, but get like, it ain't nothing wrong with that. Just embrace it. Stop trying to hide it. And Kendrick, I mean, Kendrick is a young. He ain't young. He my age. I ain't gonna say young, but he new. He fresher on the scene than Drake. Drake been out longer than Kendrick. You feel me? Mainstream wise, Kendrick had his Section 80 and all that stuff back in the day, but before Kendrick got to where he at, you feel me? Drake was already hot. So you know, and like I can go on days and days and days and talk about the different characteristics of both these people or whatever, but I'm gonna stick to the straight hip hop fact of things that Kendrick is an assassin, man. Like, I just think, like, when it comes to the lyricism, his passion alone is past Drake. His passion for the art, the passion for the music, you can hear it in his voice. Every verse he do, he thinks about strategically. He's in it for the music. The money just come with it. Whereas at one point, I think Drake was like that, but the money and the fact that he had no competition when he came out, he really had no one there to be like, nigga, you ain't. You feel me? If him and Kendrick would have came out at the same time, I think we would look at Drake differently. You feel me? I mean, yeah, he had J. Cole. He had who else came out around Drake? I mean, Wayne was popping when Drake first came out, but when Drake got hot because when I don't care what Drake say, I started from the bottom. No, you didn't, bro, because Wayne helped you. Wayne put you on that platform to broadcast your music. You had one mixtape, bro. You had So Far Gone, and we knew of that because of the stuff you did with Wayne. So don't act like Wayne didn't have a big part of helping getting you where you at. You feel me? And you know, with that being said, he really had no one else that was like with him. As in, like, when Drake came out, there was no one else dropping bars like that but Wayne. So you feel me? With that just being said, with Wayne the one putting you out, like Wayne had Ross. You feel me? He had competition. T.I., Jeezy. You feel me? All of them came up in the same generation. Well, not generation, because you know we all the same generation. But you know, all of them came out around the same time in like the early, late '90s and shit. Around the beginning of the 2000s and stuff. That's when you start hearing the Jeezys, the T.I.s, the Waynes, and all that, and Ross, and you know, basically, I want to consider our OGs. You feel me? So with with Drake coming out when he did, it was really no one, like everybody came afterwards. You had, you know, Big Sean come afterward. J. Cole came a little, J. Cole came after, I ain't gonna say a little bit, he came afterward. This great era, Wale wasn't popping when Drake was out. You feel me? Wale got popping really when he went to MMG. He was out before that. Like, I used to hear him. I heard him, actually, Wale got a song, if y'all don't know, I think it's on Saints Row. Saints Row 1 or 2. He got a song that come on the radio on there, and I was asking, then I saw the name on the station, you know, on the game or whatever. It's like Wale, the name of his song, and I was like, at first I was saying his name wrong too, but like I said, he didn't really get popping until MMG. So I just think with Kendrick being the assassin that he is, Kendrick reminds me of Kobe. Kobe is a fucking assassin, man. This nigga is an assassin, man. He doesn't care about friendships. He doesn't care about how you appeal to him outside of the basketball court. He doesn't care about that. When you on that court, you are his enemy. You are a piece of food and he about to eat. Simple. Jordan had that same swag about him. Like, they say that too. Like, fucking, Kobe mimicked Jordan, and Jordan was an assassin. That's why, as far as like the Jordan LeBron shit too, like that's Jordan, because Jordan is hungrier. Like Drake is like LeBron. Yeah, he's just raw talent. He's just pure talent. You can't stop that. But when it comes to that passion in our heart, I think Kendrick got him. So I'm just gonna kick. Like if they was to go, you know, back and forth like Jay-Z and Nas, I think Kendrick will come out on top. That's just my personal opinion. Well, that's who I'm gonna ride with. Granted, if I hear the verses, I gotta, you know, decide off that. But I'm just pre-ordered. I pick Kendrick, you know, and that's just my take on the situation on that. And on Control, he wasn't dissing nobody. Kendrick, I mean, Drake want to get all sensitive about that. Like, I would never do a song with him again and all that little female trait shit, while everybody else took it as a step up, you know. And that's just how it is, man. That's just how my take on the Control, on Kendrick and Drake thing, you know. So, next subject.